Sean Combs was finally arrested after years of alleged abuse. The hip-hop phenomenon and respected business mogul may have single-handedly toppled his own rap empire. Picture this. The diddler is living the high life, dripped out in the sun, sipping champagne in a luxury suite in Manhattan. Not a care in the world somehow. And then, boom! Federal agents bust through the door bad boys style. On what charges, you ask? Oh, just a casual mix of sexual assault, trafficking, kidnapping, arson, bribery, drug distribution, and racketeering. You know, the usual. So, what exactly went down? Turns out, this arrest was months in the making, tied to an ongoing federal investigation and subsequent indictment. His legal squad is screaming, unjust prosecution. But behind the scenes, the accusations are stacking up faster than your Uber Eats orders during quarantine. Multiple women, men and even minors dating as far back as the 90s have already come forward with accusations and lawsuits, and these are just the ones we know about so far. To the surprise of no one, Combs denies all allegations and claims everyone is just looking for an easy payday. But Diddy's sketchy past may be coming back to haunt him. But let's put a pin in that. Accusations, police raids, secret tapes, freak-off exposes, and social media threats to take everyone else down with him aside, Diddy was still just out there, free-range, living his best life as if nothing was wrong. Then, he went from chilling in Versace to sweating in a federal jumpsuit in less than 24 hours. Talk about a glow down. Now, for those of you who've somehow missed the drama over the past few months, let's recap Diddy's ex, Cassie. Yes, hotel footage Cassie filed a lawsuit against him claiming years of abuse. They settled almost immediately for an undisclosed amount of money, which already had people raising eyebrows, even though his attorney said the settlement was in no way an admission of wrongdoing and didn't change his denial of the allegations. But just when you thought it was over, more women started coming forward. Different stories, but all painting a pretty grim picture of Mr. Take That, Take That. And let's not forget the absolute plot twist of his legal team's strategy. They're out here claiming that Diddy's been totally cooperative, even relocating to New York to face the charges head-on. Like, bruh, we know you hope it's giving innocent until proven guilty energy. But you don't get busted at Park Hyatt because a team of federal agents got bored. Turns out the diddler has been busy because the details were spilled in Manhattan federal court papers that were unsealed on Tuesday, September 17th. The list of charges includes racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Honestly, none of that sounds good for anybody. The indictment outlines a detailed history of abuse that has reportedly been going on for decades. According to the feds, Combs reportedly abused, threatened and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation and conceal his conduct. It seems like Diddy has been running a criminal enterprise using his own employees to keep things under wraps. Federal prosecutors even claim that he verbally, emotionally, physically and sexually abused women, including getting them to participate in some pretty shady, orchestrated performances with male commercial sex workers. The feds also allege that Combs's enterprise involved using violence to abuse women. During raids on his Miami and Los Angeles homes in March 2024, they seized 3 AR-15 rifles with damaged serial numbers and found evidence from what they called freak-offs, which included drugs and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Prosecutors detailed that many of the alleged abuses occurred during these sex parties with associates present. Diddy reportedly lured women into his world under false romantic pretenses, forcing them to participate in freak-offs, which he arranged, directed and filmed. Okay. But for those tracking the laundry list of offences, you may be asking, how is this racketeering? Well, prosecutors claim Combs used his business empire, including Bad Boy Records, to carry out these alleged crimes, referring to it as the Combs Enterprise. They say the operation was all about preserving, protecting, promoting and enhancing Diddy's power and reputation while lining their pockets through various illegal activities. The feds aren't playing around either, listing kidnapping, arson, bribery and drug distribution as part of the racketeering charges. So, yeah, it's safe to say that Diddy's got some serious explaining to do, especially since he's now been accused of putting the hit out on Tupac. Federal prosecutors want to keep the diddler on the locked side of life until trial. They've even written a letter to the judge where they argue that Diddy is an extreme flight risk. So, what happens next? This might just be the celebrity legal battle of the decade. Forget about Depp versus Heard or even Jeffrey Epstein. This next-level saga could extend farther and wider than any other case in recent history. Diddy's entire empire is at stake. Music, fashion, liquor brands, you name it. If these charges stick, we're talking about a total collapse of one of the biggest icons in hip-hop history. And he's already promised to take everyone else down with him. So, who else was in on Diddy's dastardly deeds? What will be uncovered in federal court? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity flops.